and I would write poetry, and I used to write papers and just like essays. I mean, that stuff came really natural to me, and I was great at it. And I also used to want to be a writer. And it's funny that I used to want to be a writer and I used to want to be a psychologist because this is where I'm at now. I'm writing my podcast because, yes, I write them. I do not type them, I write them because the pen and the paper to me just feels just natural and good. And I love it. I love the feel of it. And it brings me back to when I would write poetry and I would write things and I just loved it so much. It just gave me so much joy. And that's what this is for me. Writing my podcast and recording it is just joyful to me. It just fills my heart with so much happiness and love. So, writing might be easier for you than talking to yourself. For me, it is. And remember, friend, you are your own best healer. You know yourself the best. You get to decide what healing looks like for you. So, I have a challenge, and I'm going to do it with you guys. So, to end this season of trauma, I want us to do something scary, maybe hard, and definitely different. If you've never written before, it's going to be weird for you. So I want us to write our younger selves a letter in whatever trauma life we need to heal from. Okay? So whatever time in your life you were in that really traumatic season, I want you to write your letter to yourself in that time. I want you to be open, I want you to be honest, and I want you to be raw. There might be some tears, there might be some really, really scary feelings, and there might be some really hard realizations. But I want you to take all that hurt and all that anger and all that resentment, and I want you to put it on paper. And if you don't like to write and you like to type better, do that. Just type or write however feels better for you, your younger self, a letter. And tell your younger self everything they needed to hear at that time, everything that they deserve to hear at that time. Tell them to hold on, tell them it'll be okay, and whatever they were going through, one day they will heal and they will be free. Then I want you to write down what starting this healing journey will look like to you. And whatever it is, I want you to start small, okay? Be consistent, and I promise you, you will start to heal and you will start to feel free. I want to thank you guys so much for following along with this season. I know it was completely different than, what I had my previous episodes, but I just felt compelled and just really, really excited to talk about this with you guys. And if you guys have, anybody you feel like needs to hear this or anybody that needs to listen to this episode or any of the trauma episodes, that is going through this or just needs to hear something like this, go ahead and send it to them. If you have social media, if you want to follow me on TikTok at Girl Happy Looks Good on You or Instagram at Creating Your Happy Podcast, I would love to have you follow my journey and reach out to me and just let me know that you're listening. That would be amazing. And again, guys, I just love you so much and thank you so much for your support. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.